Joining me now is Zachary Gingrich, Communications Director for Trust Women. Zachary, thank you so much for coming on. I know we were having some technical difficulties getting your shot established, but we appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be here.
We should tell our folks watching and listening right now, you are joining us via Zoom because your organization is based out of Wichita, Kansas. Before we begin, tell us all about Trust Women for those not familiar with what the organization does and is.
Yeah, thank you. So Trust Women was founded in 2009 after the assassination of Dr. George Tiller. We opened our first clinic in Wichita in 2013, actually in the same building that Dr. Tiller operated out of for many years. In 2016, we opened our second clinic in Oklahoma City, and we've been providing reproductive health care for the region since then. Of course, last year, abortions were banned in Oklahoma, so we've pivoted to more of a community health model down there, but still providing abortions and reproductive health care in Kansas right now as well.
Zachary, can you talk about the increase of calls Trust Women has received during this past year, and how does that data compare from 2021?
Yeah, absolutely. We do a lot of media, and the word we use a lot is unprecedented, and it really just continues to be an unprecedented situation. Before Texas passed Senate Bill 8, even, we were seeing, maybe in our Wichita clinic, maybe 8 to 5 or 8 Texas patients each month. As of now, we are a majority out-of-state provider. Our everything about our organization has had to scale up by as many as 4 times. We are seeing around 70% of the patients we see every month are from out of state, and around 2/3 of those are from Texas. Just to put the change in numbers in perspective, in our Wichita clinic, before Texas passed SB8 and before Dobbs last year, we saw maybe around 100 to 150 patients every month. We're regularly seeing over 500 patients each month right now, and around 300 of those each month actually come from Texas.
Yeah, we noticed on your website there's a specific tab for Texas patients.
Yeah, correct. We are just trying to figure out, what is the best information that the patients that we're currently seeing need. How can we help people more easily navigate what's become an incredibly complex, legal situation for many people. If you can imagine, the patchwork of legality across this region means that if you are somebody, from Houston who's seeking essential medical care that you can't get in your own home state, you may have to know 3 or 4 different sets of laws for 3 or 4 different states that you're looking at traveling to in order to get this care. So it's become incredibly complex for people, and we're just trying to put out the right information so people can make good decisions for themselves and their families.
Yeah, complex and convoluted. What would be your message to people watching right now who are in Texas, whether that be everyday people or people in office, people in power, people who have been elected to serve people of Texas?
Sure. At the core of our organization is really a belief in, personal autonomy. We believe that people are able to make their own decisions about their own health care and the type of family and the ways that they want to bring children into this world. We believe that abortion care is community health, and we also believe in reproductive justice. We believe that people should be able to have meaningful access to reproductive health care in their own communities. And so, we really as much as we're trying to scale up and build our capacity to be able to care for the people who are calling and trying to seek care with our clinics, we really do believe that, Houston, I guess it's Houstonians, right, should be able to receive care in Houston, right? People in Dallas, Fort Worth should be able to receive care in Dallas, Fort Worth. The ways that this region is meeting this need right now is really just triage. And the solution to this is restoring local, meaningful access to abortions in every state.
Zachary, we so much appreciate your time this morning. Thank you very much. Great name, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.